right? Okay, this is the one, this is the thing that you have to, this is called complete if else statement, because if part is also there and else part is also there, then it will ask enter a number. You can enter any number and you can check it. Then it will be given whether the number is even or odd. So give an odd number and try. So let's give 15. Odd number, it's working, right? Odd number, it's. But if you give a large number which exceed the integer capacity, for an example, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 digits. Here, the same number will not be printed because it has exceeded the integer capacity. That's why the problem happened. So you might wonder why I have given this number, but they have given something else. The problem is that this is like overflow in the capacity of integer. Integer has a capacity, right? So as I remember, it's like you can store up to, let's say, 34,000. Sorry, let's give 34,000. So here still it's giving error. It is 32,000. As I remember, somewhere around 32,000. Yes, getting it correctly. Right, it is like, let's use the calculator and find, yes, it is 2 to the power 16 as I guess. Sorry, 2 to the power 16. Let's use calculator in the programmer mode or scientific mode. It is 2 to the power 16 as I guess. Yes, no, 2 to the power 8. Seems 2 to the power 8. Greater than that, 2 to the power 15. 2 to the power 15. Yes, this is the last digit you can give, I think. 32,000. Let's copy this and see. This is the last digit you can give. After that, it will, right here, so you can see it will reverse. So the last digit will be 32,767 will be the last digit, which will be accepted as a correct or valid range integer number. This part is not there in your book, right? Don't worry, this part is not there in you. What is the range of integer and all? But when you learn a programming language, you should know this. That's why I taught. This is the largest number which can be occupied by integers. But if you need more, you have to give real. If you need more, you have to give real. Right? If you use real, then see this. Then you can, okay, and if it is real, the again problem is the modulus operator. Right? Or you can give INT64. Let's use 64-bit one. Yes, INT64 you can use more than this. Let's say 67,000. Still, it's accepted because INT, the small integer, it will accept only 2 to the power 15. This will go more. This has more range. INT64 has more range. It can go up to, I think, as I remember, 2 to the power 32. It's a big value. Right? But these data types are not really there in for your level, right? Just saying, because you get some practical issues when you're getting right in these things. Okay, I think you got some other errors. Seems Akash, it's okay, it's working, right? If it is working, then straight. Right, okay. Finish writing this one. Yeah, it's supporting that number even here. The large numbers are supported using INT64. Finished writing? Hello? Innoneda? Yes, okay. Right. Let's move to the next one. So that is called nested if. Right. Let's try the next one. Method 3. Method 3 is called nested if. Multiple if statements. Multiple if statements. Guys, if you need any seminar to be actually, if you need to conduct any kind of online seminar in your school, so kindly let me know. We have another system because we are giving examination. We are having examination system through MODU, right? Where you can. So I think some of the students come into paper class. They are doing this because once we schedule exam in MODU, we can schedule this to the given time. Exam එක වගේ schedule එකකට දාන්න පුළුවන්. එක්සෑම් එක තියෙන්නේ සෙනසුරාදා උදේ නැත්නම් සඳුදා උදේ 10ට මේක තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේ පේපර් එක ෂෙඩියුල් කරන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ඒ වෙලාවට තමයි ඒක ඕපන් වෙන්නේ. හරියටම පැය දෙකකින් ඒක එක්ස්පයර් වෙනවා. ඉතින් ඔයාලගේ ස්කූල්ස් වල එහෙම කරන්න ඕන නම් මොඩල් පේපර්ස් තියෙනවා හදපු ඒ වගේ. අවශ්‍ය නම් කරන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් නෙවෙයි අපි ඕගොල්ලන්ට කොහොමත් ඉස්සරහට කරනවා පුතේ. ඉස්සරහට ඕගොල්ලන්ට පේපර් ක්ලාස් එකට එන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මේ මාර්තු වල ඉවර වෙනවා. මාර්තු වල නෙවෙයි ලබන සතියේ පස්සේ සතිය වගේ ඉවර වෙයි. තව සති දෙකක් තුනක් විතර තමයි පේපර් ක්ලාස් එක කරන්නේ. ඊට පස්සේ ඒගොල්ලන්ට ඉවරයි පේපර් ක්ලාස් එක මේ පාර ලියන අයට. ඊට පස්සේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ පේපර් ක්ලාස් එක අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මැයි වල වගේ පටන් ගන්නවා. Then you can come to that as well. So don't worry, we are not going to charge anything from you, right? It's free. It's again free for you. And but if there are students only coming for the paper class, they have to pay. Right. There we can schedule papers. So here this is also a paper that we have scheduled. එතකොට ඒකේ මාක් එකක් බලන්න පුළුවන් ඔයාලට. ඒ වෙලාවෙම පේපර් එක ඉවර වෙනකොටම ඔයාලට MCQ මාක්ස් එනවා. මේ අපි ගියසරේ කරපු පේපර් එකේ. You can see 7 submissions, 9 here this one. ඒ වෙලාවෙම මාක්ස් බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. කවුද වැඩිපුරම ලකුණු ගත්තේ ඔක්කොම මාක් වෙනවා. This is actually from the current class, right? Current paper class. The paper is quite difficult because I have created new module paper. It is quite difficult. Okay, so let's go to our lesson. That is nested class, nested if. Okay, let's try something like this. Enter marks. So this is the question. Input marks for Maths 1 and Maths 2 paper. Maths 1 and Maths 2 paper. Find the average. If average greater than Maths 1 and Maths 2 paper, find the average marks. And within bracket, please write each will be given out of 100, right? CN tama dekatama marks then. Each will be given out of 100. If average greater than 7 or equal to 75, then grade is A. If not, if average greater than or equal to 65, grade is B. If not, if average is greater than or equal to 55, grade is C. If not, If average is greater than or equal to 35, grade is S. If not, it's F. Write a program to do this. Actually, this is the same question in your textbooks, page number 28, I guess. Just in page number 28, you have the same question. So, but don't copy from there, right? Don't go and copy the code from there. First of all, what you have to think, the nested if means multiple if statements. So if you want to write multiple if statements, I'll show you one example. So after writing this question, please apply that method to get the answer. Right, my example for this is, okay, let's say if you have few such things, enter read num. If number mod 0, then write any even number, else if number mod 2 is equal to 1, then so likewise you can continue. Likewise you can continue. Else if again you can write else if, next condition, else if, next condition, else if, next condition, and finally else. This is the method that you are going to apply. If the first condition, then what to do? If the second condition, then what to do? If the third condition, then what to do? Finally the else. Finally the else part. Okay, please give a try to do the same. Please give a try to apply that and get answer for this question. So don't cheat yourselves. Don't look at the book. Please write by your own. Right? I'll give you 5 minutes maximum. Yeah, that's enough. 5 minutes. Yes. So when you write the codes, when you write these codes, if you are getting an errors, right? That error itself a teacher. It teach you something. You miss semicolon. You miss this data type. You misspelled this word. Likewise, it gives you a lesson. So errors, so you have to warmly welcome the errors and learn from them. Okay, anyone completed or still doing? Yes, you have to get 2 marks and find the average and then do this one, right? For an example, if you have integer here, integer, there are 2 marks, M1 and M2, maths 1 and maths 2 marks. Both are integers below 100. You can say enter maths 1 marks and read that to M1, and then you have to find maths 2 marks, read that to M2. After that, you have to find the average. You need another variable actually to find the average. Let's say VG, and that variable can be real because average is a decimal number. You can use real variable. Check whether you have applied particular, check whether you have done the particular assumptions. And let's draw the code a little by little. Let's add more codes. Then you have to find the real average. The real average is AVG, which is equal to the total is M1 plus M2. We have to divide that by 2 and take the average marks. Then you have to check if average, AVG, if it is greater than or equal to 75, then grade is A. So is it grade? So what we have given in the question? Yes, it is, yes, grade. grade is A. Actually, to introduce grade, you should have grade variable here. That grade variable is a char character. So likewise, you have to add this to the variable scope. And grade is A. Else if, you can say if average is, now you know. Else if average is greater than 65. I'm really lucky if I can see your codes, right? But unfortunately, I cannot see. But I'm really lucky if I can see. But in some of the questions, some of the practicals, we will see each other's output. For an example, when we are doing Excel, we will use Google Sheets, where we can see how each one of you are doing. So how each sheet looks like and all, we can see. When you're doing Excel, when you're doing databases, yes, we can see. When you're doing PowerPoint, we can see. When you're doing Word, we can see. Will these type of codes come for the exam? Yes. Yes, it will come. Right? That's why we are teaching. So don't just learn for the examination purpose, right? But anyway, it's coming. So not maybe. No, I don't think. So this is easy. No worries, right? No worries. What you in programming, what you have to do, only practice the codes. Only practice the codes. And remember that there's a special chance in the examination. If you miss this semicolon, you won't lose the marks. So fortunately, that part is there because in your paper, no compiler is there, right? So if logic is correct, you will get the marks. So that is the thing. If logic is correct, you will get the marks, right? It will not go syntactically. It will not actually check all the syntax. If you have logic implemented, even using right. If you have logic implemented, even using kind of pseudocode, so you'll get the marks. Right, this is your first time, so don't worry. So we will practice a lot, right? So just go through our paper class and see how many examples we did. Just see the paper class. There are paper class videos. You can just access that, right? Because you can come for paper class. ඒ හින්දා ඔයාලට මේ paper class එකේ මේ code එක ගහලා ඔයාලට add වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මේ තියෙන O level English medium paper class. මෙන්න මේ code එක ගහලා ඔයාලට ඒක add කරගන්න පුළුවන් ed module වලට. You can add this code to ed module. I have sent this. Then look at the videos. Still you won't understand much because still you are in the beginning of grade 11. But please go through these videos and see how many times we have discussed this code. Don't worry, we will practice within this year, we will practice a lot, right? Else if average is greater than or equal to 55, then so you have to write line, the right ln, so not right ln, sorry, grade is equal to B. Likewise, again else if and you need multiple else ifs, and I think now it's enough. You can go for the else. $65 on B, 55 on C, then it is I think 35, then it is S. If not, else you can say grade is equal to fail. Okay, then grade is equal to fail. Okay, finally, what you have to do? You have to print the Let's print right ln. According to the question, you have to print the grade. You have to print the grade. Right ln. Let's say you got, this has errors, right? This has errors. I'll let you find the errors. You got AVG marks. You got AVG marks, and your grade is, so this has errors. What are the errors? Still, my code, it has errors. Can you tell me what are these errors? If I run this here, you can see I'll get some errors. I said one thing to you, but I didn't apply that to me. මම ඔයාලට කියලා දුන්නේ උනට මට ඒක apply කරේ නැහැ. මම කියවනේ if හැම එකේම semicolon දාන්න එපා, don't put in every just put in the last one. So that I have not applied. That's why the error comes. Just remove. And you can see now no errors. හැබැයි ඕක exam එකේ ඔයාලා ඔහොම දාලා තිබ්බොත් it's not a big thing because still your logic is correct. But try to write exactly the same. So, but mostly they're asking about pseudocode, not about the Pascal code. Mostly they're asking pseudocodes. Pseudocodes means any English code which carries the meaning. That's all, right? Okay, let's write you a marks, maths 1 marks, some marks. Let's give 78. Maths 2 marks, let's give 85. And yes, you got 80 marks and your grade is A. It's great. You got A for maths. This is the only place that I can enjoy them. Okay. Next. Maths 1, let's say 90. Maths 2, 45. And you got 68 mark and your grade is B. Oh. Next. Try for some lower marks. You got 50 marks and your grade is S. Let's get fail marks. You will like this, right? And you got 25 marks, your grade is fail. Okay, it's working. Right, you can write the same. You can write the same, but rather than copying, okay, copy it, it's okay, copy it. So, but the thing is, so now what you can do, you can self-experiment on this. You can self-experiment on this, means you can create your own questions. Like you go to the supermarket. If your bill is more than 5,000, so we discussed this in flowchart and pseudocodes. We make a kata kara. Your bill is more than 5,000, you'll get 5% discount. Your bill is more than 2,000, you'll get 2% discounts. Likewise, you can do various calculations. And you can give your NIC and try to find, so you don't have NIC now. You can give your mother's NIC and try to find the details of NIC. And you can write different type of programs for different questions. At least look at the past papers and try to find questions and try to solve this. If you cannot solve, come to me. විසඳ ගන්න බැරි නම් ප්‍රශ්නට උත්තරයක් හොයා ගන්න බැරි නම් මට එක කියන්න. මෙහෙම ප්‍රශ්නයක් තිබ්බා. But we couldn't solve. අපිට මේක විසඳන්න බැරි වුණා. We tried, but we failed. That is okay because you all are students. Still, as teachers, we also try and we also fail. So what's wrong with the students then? So that is a natural scenario in your life. You will pass and fail. That is a natural scenario, right? No one can pass forever. So there are people who pass many sides, but at least one side they fail. ඔක්කොම පාස් වෙලා ඉවර වෙනකොට අඩුම ගානේ ලයිෆ් එකේ health එකෙන් හරි වලපෙන්නේ. That is usual, that is natural in the life. It's ups and downs, right? Okay, so then please try this. Method 2 answer. You need method 2 answer this one. Take a screenshot of this, right? Method 2 answer is not there. Input an integer or any order even. This is method 1. Method 2 is this one, right? So let's undo this. Control Z, do lot of results. Yeah, I think this is the one. This is method 2. Let's show it here. Method 3 nested if, and method 4. Right, method 3. Take a screenshot or print screen. Okay, method 3 is this one, and there's a method 4 too, but that is too easy. Method 4. So in your, let's just refer to your book. Method 4 is there. Method 4 is basically this one. This one. Method 4 is this one. So you can use switch and case. Switch and case. This is method 4. Here, let's see, this is the program which accepts inputs and giving outputs. And it has two things, marks, integer, and read character. Write and enter marks. Same thing, read marks. Reading the marks to this marks variable. In case marks between 0 to 34, grade is W. 35 to 49, grade is S. Likewise, you can give the ranges. 50 to 64, it's C. 65 to 75, it's B. 75 to 100, it's A. You can practice this. This is there in your book, page number 29. Yeah, page number 29. Right? Then if marks greater than, here the last one, marks greater than 0 and less than 100, then write ln grade is the grade that you found. That is method 4. This is called switch case. Method 4 is switch and case. That is method 4. So it's in page number 29. I think all of you are having the books. If not, please download it through the Edmodo, or you can get that from government doc site, or from your Edmodo. They can make a puluwa. Do you have any other questions related to selection? So today's topic is selection. So we learned 4 methods. First method, if only. Second method, if and else. Third method, multiple ifs or nested ifs. The fourth method, switch case. Those are the 4 methods available for selection. So do you have any doubts, any questions, any errors? You have to practice this, right? Don't practice only in the classroom. Okay, so I got one question. So another, let's answer those questions too. From that also you can learn. So this one student has sent this. Right, one student has sent this. This is the one. Oof, multiple errors. Identify not found. පුතේ ප්‍රශ්නේ මේකයි grade එක මෙතන ඔයා introduce කරලා නැහැ. වා grade equal කියලා අපි ඒක දුන්නා නේද character කියලා. ඒක ඔයා දාලා නැහැ. මේ variable එකේ grade කියන්නේ character variable එකක් කියන එක දාලා නැහැ. අනිත් එක average එක real variable එකක් කියලා ඔයා මෙතන දාලා නැහැ. ඒ දෙක තමයි අවුල. එක තමයි එන අවුල. average එකයි grade එකයි හැමතැනම ඉන්නේ එක තමයි.
පොඩ්ඩක් ආයි කියන්නකෝ.
මෙතන දාලා නැහැ නේ මෙයා මේ average එකයි rate එකයි අඳුන්වලා දීලා නැහැ නේ. You have to declare. You have to declare here. So likewise I did here. So I think, sorry, not this one. So let's go to the code and see. So here, can you see? I have introduced average and rate. No, you missed that part. That is the issue. මම මෙතන මේ දාලා තියෙන average කියන්නේ real දශම සංඛ්‍යාවක්. Rate කියන්නේ character කියලා. You missed that part. That's why that error comes. Understood? තේරුණාද?
ඔව් සර්.
Right. So please add that and that will make that error disappear. Okay, any other thing? Any other error? I think those are the things. Yes. Method 4න් ඕනම එකකින් උත්තරය ලියන්න පුළුවන්ද? It depends. Right? It depends. Because based on the question, some method you cannot apply. So if you have multiple ifs, you can't apply the first two methods. If you have single if, you can apply first two methods. That's okay. But multiple ifs, you have to go for 2 or 3. Sorry, 3 or 4. Okay, with that, I'm going to finish for today. Then, good night. See you all in the next day. Please join Edmodo. Remember, join Edmodo. And also join the paper class, but no need to come. Just watch the videos first. Right? Okay, see you all next day. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Bye. Good night.